tonight. And what we'll be reviewing tonight is a wine from France called Les Poyeux. It's Saumur-Champigny. It's a 2014 Cabernet Franc. It says that this is a Domaine, Le Petit, Vincent, appellation Saumur-Champigny, Protégé. Okay, yeah, so it's a product of France. All the French stuff on there. Imported, obviously, but this is a 2014 Cabernet Franc. And I love Cabernet Francs, and I'm hoping I'll love this one. I don't know. I've never had it before. I picked it up in a wine shop in Denver, and it was highly recommended. I was talking to the person in the shop. I say, point me in the direction of some good French wine. I want good French wine, not the bad French wine. Because just like California, there's incredible California wine, and then there's horrible California wine. Same thing with French wine. There's fantastic French wine, and then there's, you don't want to drink it French wine. Let's give it a shot. Well, it's nice dark cherry color. Got some violet and rouge in there. Definitely smells like a French wine. Has that very earthiness and some mustiness there. There's the fruit. Just a small hint of some raspberries, a black licorice. Something I'm picking it up, but I'm having a hard time describing what it is. Give myself a healthy pour. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Oh, the tannins right off the bat are pretty astringent. Not bad astringent, but yeah, I definitely noticed the tannins right away. And then, after that goes away, I'm picking up a nice background of very soft red fruits, like little raspberry, strawberry. Very soft. Once the tannins go away. But let's try a sip without swirling it, without swishing it. Yeah, the tannins are still there. They're pretty astringent. I think this wine probably needs some more aging time, right off the bat. To soften those tannins up. They're not bad. It's fine with me. Gives a little cotton mouth, but I think it has better years ahead of it. It's about 5 years old now in 2019. It's smelling better and better. The other thing is, maybe the wine doesn't need more years. Maybe it needs to be decanted. Just maybe. Because even though the tannins are astringent, they're not off-putting. But maybe it needs time to open up. This has only been open about 5 minutes. I was letting it sit. But maybe it needs an hour. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to come back and review to give it a fair chance. And actually, maybe it is opening up, because that sip right there, the tannins were less astringent. I picked up more of the fruit on there. I'm not picking up a huge amount of complexity yet, but let's give this some time before we make a final verdict. We'll give it some time to give it a fair chance. So we've been letting the French wine decant for a period of time to see if it'll open up and that'll improve it. Let's check it out. I've even brought out my decanter to decant a lot more of it, so we can really give it its fair chance. Well, definitely the aromas have changed. It's a lot less fruit on the nose. There wasn't much to begin with. So the tannins have softened a lot. They're still a little grippy right there, but nothing like what it started out to be. It's definitely smoother now. It's definitely evolving into its own. Much improved, much improved. Yeah, this is definitely improving. The qualities definitely go up. So this is a wine that needs air. This is a wine that I would recommend if you pick it up, it needs to be decanted. It makes a big difference. But how much better is it than when I first opened it? Well, definitely it's smoother. The tannins are softer. There's still a mild bit of astringency there, but it's a little bit I like. This would go really well with food, which makes sense because most French wines, they are gearing them to go with food, where wines from other parts of the world, for instance, California, they make them very big and powerful and fruity. You can drink those by themselves. Now this, I can drink by itself, but I have a feeling that this is going to shine with food. And so I'm going to have it with my dinner tonight and see how it does, see how it pairs. decent acidity. It is balanced. The alcohol is not in your face. The tannins are softening, so it is really coming into its own. It's becoming very, very pleasant. That's the best way I can describe this wine. Les Poyeux 2014 Cab Franc. It's a very pleasant wine. You know, just a lot of little subtleties and mildness to it. So the question is, at this point, is it worth the price? And it was $45 is what I paid for it. I was a little hesitant, 45 bones, you know, for a wine I've never had, or, you know, but you got to take a chance. Sometimes I do that often. So I will say this. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth $45. I would be much happier paying $30, $15 less. That's what I call this. Now, we'll see how it goes with the food, but, you know, 45, it's a very good wine, but it's not blowing my socks off. It's not meeting the price point at this point. I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't say no to it. Final verdict. It's good, but it's not great. It's not worth $45. The wolf is here. It's worth 30 to 35 in my opinion. It's very good. The price should be better. So, let's get to Wine Wolf. It's not a thumbs down, not a thumbs up. Needs to be better priced.